EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to bring you continuing coverage of the world of golf. Alongside Frank Novelo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. It could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
It's about 97 yards to the front, 111 to the hole, pin about medium depth, though it is on the left side.
Rich, there's one thing about good iron play. When you hit it and it comes off the club face, you know it's going to be close. More evidence there.
Okay, a well-deserved birdie down. It puts him into red figures as well, moving to 1 under par. Up next, a par 5 as we reach the 5th hole. That ball went straight down into the heavy rough. Nah, that's not going to escape it. More troubles there. good soft hands. That is nicely done. Nope. It had been a clean card to this point, but that's a splash of cold water as he finishes off a double bogey. Here we go. Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. 12 feet still to go. Oh, boy, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. Okay, so it's a bogey for him here at the 9th. Here we are at hole number 13. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Disappointment there. I'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. So, partner, as always, I enjoyed it. Watching golf, calling golf. Let's do it again soon.
We got the best seat in the house, Rich.
So, for... Now, from Liberty National Golf Club in Jersey City, this is EA Sports coverage of PGA Tour golf. Rich Lerner joined up in the booth by Frank Nobilo. Frank, there's nothing like it early tee time to get the adrenaline flowing.
And also, too, the golf course is perfect. Less divots. You don't see any sort of marks on the green. Greens are going to putt beautifully. And there's also, the course is a little bit softer. It's got the moisture from overnight. And also, when they've cut the golf course, there's that really green, fresh smell, like it's brand new.
This started toward the left side.
So no fairway to start, but no reason to panic either, Frank.
Oh, no pitches on the scorecard, Rich. Just see what he can do on the hole.
This is a 13-footer.
That one just going to sneak on by. EA Sports coverage of PGA Tour golf brings us to one of the more picturesque golf courses in the Northeast as we come to you from Liberty National Golf Club, just across the bay from Lower Manhattan. With Frank Nobilo by my side, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, as weekend golfers know, there's always part of your game that you're focused on, so I'll ask the question, what are you going to be looking at here today?
Tee to green, Rich. I know people always say putting's important. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but tee to green, if you want to play good golf day in, day out, fairways, greens, that's the secret. Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough. Well, Rich, it looked like he just took the normal club that he would have out of the fairway, but you've always got to take at least one less when it looks like a flyer light.
A little conversation, and you've had these before, Frank, between the player and the caddy right there. Maybe they should have gone down a club. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. So he'll run that in for his bogey. It's a 5 here at the first. First par 3 of the day is a good one. It's better than 200 yards. The winds are always the issue here. You need to hit a well-struck shot. All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. A good opportunity lost there. And he will sink that without a whole lot of trouble. It's par here at the second after the opening bogey. This par 4 third is not long. It's a shade under 400 yards, but you can see there's the fescue on the left. It's a good-looking hole. This is all about accuracy, and you're best off the right center off the tee. Working from the rough, here's his second at 3. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Yeah, that's a good putt. Had a few troubles there around the green, but it will wind up being a par. Well, there's another spot on this golf course where you just stop and soak it all in. That magnificent Manhattan skyline in the distance, and then you get down to business playing this 193-yard fourth hole. Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And a very makeable look here. Not too much undulation at all. Maybe just a slight move to the right.
Got it there, but not quite on target. So he'll finish that one off, and he's rebounded with 3 straight pars after the opening bogey. So the elevated tee here at the 5th gives you a view not so much of the skyline, but the penalty area. You want to obviously keep it out of the water. That runs down the entire left side. This one is all about accuracy. Oh, that one's starting left, and it is not moving. The timing definitely off on that swing, and that ball goes straight into the water. Okay, so the drop taken, and that will set up what's going to be his third now to this par 4. What a nice shot. Right on the green, and a pretty easy putt on the way. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Well, this 6th hole is 538 yards, the first par 5 on the golf course, and there's glory here. I mean, you can get home in 2, you could make eagle, but there's water, there's peril as well, all along that right side of the green. Definitely within range of getting home in 2. This, his second. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there, and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line. Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie. Okay, mission accomplished there. 2 putts and a birdie at the par 5. 484-yard par 4-7. This is another case where you have to put it in a good spot off the tee. You see those fairway bunkers left and right, so it's tight. Best option is to go down the left side because that'll give you a good angle coming in for your approach shot. And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. Not an ideal result there. Hoping to maybe get this close. It is on the green, but not where you want to be. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. Here now at the mammoth 611-yard par 5/8. Only the longest hitters can get home in 2 here, and you must play the angles on this narrow hole correctly if you want to get out of here with a birdie.
Ball's back in the fairway. I guess it's better to be lucky than good.
Now, from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5. Yeah, sensational shot here, on and 2 on the par 5, and Frank, a good look at eagle.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Rich. 2 good shots into this par 5, and a chance to be more than well rewarded.
Oh man, the putter is working now. That is back-to-back eagles, a rarity in the world of golf. Finishing out this front side with a good one, 474-yard par 4. This is one where you can't just air it out. There is a creek running across the fairway, and it's 315 yards away, so if you're one of those really long hitters, you have to be kind of careful. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough, and it appears to be fairly thick over there. Look here at birdie.
And a really tricky look here. Tough side hill putt. He's got to push it out to the right and just let it drift its way back to the hole.
Nope. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that's going to make this a 2 under 34 for the front side. And New York, you can see it all in plain, breathtaking sight here at this 513-yard 10th hole. It's the longest par 4 in the golf course. So a poor tee shot at 10, now his second.
Always a good shot in the rough, but now a chance for a birdie. So that's a good approach shot.
Needs to slow a bit. Okay, that's still going to be a good 4 feet, though, coming back. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Next up, the 250-yard par 3 11th, water down the left. Fairway is cut all the way to the green, so you can roll or bounce your tee shot all the way to the putting surface. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Not an easy one, 20 feet away. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. So here at the 12th at 431 yards, you can see you have an option. It is a split fairway, but the best way to come at it is from the left side. That'll give you access to just about every hole location on this green. That's a big lash. He might be able to cover this. Ooh. The lie is not a friendly one, but still a chance to get on in 2 with a good shot here.
That ball was waving at the hole as it whizzed past.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And this one might need a little bit extra encouragement, Rich, to make it up this slope, but all in all, not too difficult a putt.
That one just gonna sneak on by. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. With a striking view of the Statue of Liberty in the distance, we move to the 563-yard par 5 13th. Reachable in two, but players must carry the water guarding the left and front of the green, or they'll be looking at a crooked number. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. Oh, what a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. There may be a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Nah, that's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. So now eyeing this one for birdie. Yes, a 2-putt birdie. That's in for a 4. What a cool little hole this is. In fact, it is the signature hole here at Liberty National. Par 3 14, just 150 yards, but all sorts of problems out there. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Onward to the 481-yard par 4 15th tough driving hole. This tee shot has to find the fairway between two fairway bunkers. Hit it straight. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. A look at birdie here at 15.
And I think you need to start this one just outside the hole to the right and let that ball work its way slowly down the hill.
What a stroke there, and a most unexpected birdie. Absolutely love this hole. This is a reachable par 4. It's 325 yards to 16. There's that waist bunker plus the water running down the right side. Look, you hit the proper tee shot, you could have a hole to remember here. You could make eagle, but if you miss it, you're not guaranteed a par, that's for sure. Oh, no. Oh, and a very rare mistake in what has been a terrific round to this point, as that is going to be into the water. So the drop taken, and now he'll try to find some way to fashion an up and down from where he is and still get out of here with a par. Oh, would you expect anything less with the way things are going? Everything is dropping right now, even balls from off the green. Here's a chance for birdie, the 17th, 445 yards. You can see it's just a little wider than most of the fairways here at Liberty National. Put your drive in play, you'll have a short iron in. Good chance to make a 3. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Sizable putt from 16 feet. got it there, but not quite on target. Disappointment there. We'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. What a great way to finish here at Liberty National. Big par 4 at 490 yards with a great view of the big city. That's Lower Manhattan in the distance. All right, back to the golf course. Deep bunkers on the left and New York Harbor on the right. It is all about accuracy on this final tee shot. This starting toward the right side. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. So likely no chance to spin this one as he gets set for his second at 18. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. Chance now for another birdie.
Just has to get the ball started and it will work back to the right and toward the hole.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last, and that will finish off a very solid round, 5 under 66. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner for EA Sports. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye for now. Today, from the teeth of the dog course at the seaside Casa de Campo Resort in the Dominican Republic, this is EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special. Well, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad. Just a little past the hole.
10-foot putt left.
Let's say he should have made that.
So he'll finish up for par and a shake of the head there. He had a good look at an opening birdie, but he'll settle for a 4.
This second hole's a good chance to get an early birdie on the board, provided you hit a good tee shot. 275-yard poke covers that trouble on the left. If you do that, you have a nice angle into this green and a chance to make a 3.
Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives.
Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, this has got a good chance because we're going slightly up a hill with just a little bit of break. Makeable.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort.
So he'll finish that off for his par, a couple of 4s to get his round underway.
Well, this third hole is another good scoring opportunity. Par 5 and just a little bit more than 500 yards, so not terribly long. It is obviously reachable in 2, and it is also your first real ocean view of the round. You're going to enjoy it even more if you make that birdie or eagle.
Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up.
Oh, that second shot took some force on this par 5 just to get it into the greenside bunker. Now well positioned, especially with a little savvy bunker shot.
Yeah, the green just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass. Oh, that's how you salvage a hole. Things were going a little sideways, right? But boom, in the hole from off the green. And that is a welcome par. This is a good par 4 right here. 500 yards thereabouts. And you can see the ocean on your right. And that's a theme throughout the day. You want to see the ocean. You want to enjoy the ocean. You don't want to be in the ocean, at least while you're playing this round. He was trying to fade that ball, but pushed it a bit too much, and it's going to wind up in the bunker.
Tee shot in the fairway bunker set up this problem, and now awry again. So we've got the spray can out at the moment.
Eight-foot putt here. Another par, and all things considered, a fairly uneventful first 4 holes, as he will remain at even par. And now our first par 3 of the day, the 5th. So good mix of holes to start the round. You see the ocean on the left, and the green looks tiny sitting next to that Caribbean. It is a really small target here. This is an excellent challenge. That did not make a good sound coming off the face, and that'll be trouble over there. This will test the skill set here. It's his second.
Well, it'd be easy to say it's a poor shot, but really, thick lie, and you've got to be gentle with that. Got to keep the club moving and just allow the loft to get the ball out of the grass, hit the putting surface, and trickle down.
Yeah, that's a really good shot. Had a nice upslope to work within the bunker. Always makes it an easier shot, able to take advantage of it. Okay, so a good sand save there will keep this from getting any worse, and that'll just be a bogey. Here's another outstanding par for the 6th hole. It's about 500 yards. Familiar view. This is one hugging the coastline, and it's going to hug it, and hopefully you're going to hug it and love it for the rest of this front 9. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
He's got 141 to the hole, pin sitting on the left half of the green.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Okay, just how you draw it up. That one in for a birdie. You know, par 3 like this, the 7th, when you stand on the tee box, first thing you want to do is just look around and appreciate exactly where you are, because there aren't many places like it in the world. The next thing you want to do is focus on the task at hand. And this one, it's a challenge. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. "17-foot putt here. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. for the day. Here we are at the par 4 8th. It's just over 400 yards, but it isn't so much about the number on the card. It is about the breathtaking view and the shot you're going to have to hit over the Caribbean. Up ahead, just off the green, is the famous Pete Dye plaque. It says, quote, "Bury me in a pot." Maybe some frustrations taken out there after that last hole. That was a big swing, and it is going to be a big result. Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
Good shot again there. Well thought out. Landing the ball short, letting the ball run onto the green. And inside, I'd call that a birdie putt. So that's birdie range.
Yes, well done there. And back to even par now on the day. Good way to finish this front nine with a demanding par 5. It's about 600 yards. You can see the clubhouse in the distance. 2 good pokes, and you could be making the turn with an eagle on the card. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff. And that, not really the best of chips right there.
I was expecting something sort of tap-in range, but that is anything but.
Oh, there's a good putt. Well done here at the 9th, as that will save par. Now, as we begin this second 9, you can put the phone away. You're not going to be snapping as many pictures, at least for the first few holes. Doesn't mean it isn't challenging. It's plenty. We're going to head inland. First few holes on this backside, starting with a relatively easy par 4. The 10th is about 400 yards.
That had to be in the rough the whole way. One more bounce back on the fairway.
So can he capitalize on the break here? His second from the short grass. That one grabbed a little quickly, so more work than you're hoping for. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Here's another pretty big par 5. In fact, the second 600 yardish in the last 3 holes. And like the other par 5s here, chance at an eagle if you hit a big drive.
That's a fine tee shot, but it is a long, long way to this par 5. Oh, such a sweet 3-wood. Actually too good, if anything. It just flew through the air. And a little unlucky that first bounce. That was like rock hard.
Yes, nicely done. It's in for birdie, and it's into red figures now at 1 under par. This par 4 12th is pretty straightforward, a bit under 500. It's just all about airing out the big stick. Good poke here, sets you up for a second shot. You'd be happy to walk out with a 4, but a couple of good ones, and maybe it's birdie. And that one gonna wind up in the bunker. Need to be careful not to take much, if any, sand here. His second to this par 4.
Problem was getting in the bunker in the first place. All you can do, as you've done, take your medicine and rely on the next shot.
Just 5 feet left. 1 under for the round. Here's our first par 3 on this backside. You remember just how good those par 3s on the front were. The bunkering around the green almost creates an island here. This is a solid hole requiring your best stuff on the tee. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. That's disappointing. He misses the par putt, and he'll have this for bogey. Such a simple-looking hole, this par 3 13th. Had to be thinking 3, maybe 2. Who knows? Maybe an ace. Certainly didn't consider the possibility of a bogey, and that's what he walks off with. 14th is a pretty short par 5. This is a good chance to put a 4, maybe even a 3 on the card as you head into the teeth. I'm about to say the teeth of this back 9. Teeth of the dog, right? Some of the great holes are up ahead. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
Now this par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Yes, that is how you pay off a great bunker shot. That's in for a birdie. Here's another one of those holes where you just want to soak it all in. You want to stand on the tee box, stare at the Caribbean, and then you realize, I have work to do. That's a lot harder hitting that tee shot than it is staring at those beautiful blue waters. Is starting up the right side. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Okay, probably was expecting a little more from this hole after the big drive, but he does walk away with a par. Now we're into this finishing stretch here, this famous par 3 16th hole. If you're a player, I know you are, this is the kind of challenge you want. This tee box, this hole, that ocean right there, can you handle it? Let's see what you got. Oh, that's trouble. No, that ball got slowed up by the branches, and it is going to wind up in the hazard. Okay, so the drop made, and this will become his third at the par 3. A good 20-footer here. Oh yeah, nice to know you've got a putter that can get you out of some sticky situations. And even though that's a drop shot, that'll wind up being a pretty good 4. Almost as magnificent as that par 3 16th, the par 4 17th. It's one hole after the next here. And this is one of those where your buddies are going to ask you after the round, hey, what'd you do at 17? Let's see if you have the answer. He seemed to like that one as well. He should. It'll wind up just right of center. Good shot.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
Ah, yes, very well read. To 100 now for the day. Now the finishing hole here at Teeth of the Dog, Casa de Campo, one of the strangest golf holes you will see, complete with a runway going right through it. A siren would go off when a plane was approaching, up until 1999, that is, when the runway was closed. Yeah, this used to be a landing strip.